Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Mystic Beauty. Hey friends. All right, so this is going to be our last video of the evening. Actually, the other videos that I uploaded, they're still uploading. Okay, so sometimes today when those videos are done, you guys will get those videos as well. Okay, so whenever they get done uploading. Also, I'm going to be catching up on some personals tonight as well. So if you are still waiting to receive your link to your personal, I have not forgotten about you. All right. So I'll be catching up on a couple of those tonight. So, dang it. We have Overgiver's exhaustion. All right. Some of you guys, y'all give too much. All right. It says you poured into everyone until you ran dry. It's time to refill your soul. Then we have suicidal thoughts. Y'all remember I just did a video where this energy came through real strong. You know, I am going to be doing a group healing ceremony. I'm going to use the comment section for those that commented and was like, hey, Mystic, that was for me. Like, I never comment, but I've been going through this. This is something that's been on my mind real heavy. And I just, you know, I needed those words. Like, Spirit has guided me to do a group healing ceremonial session for you guys. I'm going to send angels to you. I'm going to send healing angels to you guys. So if you guys resonate with that particular message that I did, and you didn't comment, make sure you comment, because I'm only going to send the energy to those that actually commented in the comment section. All right, so that's how I'm going to get a direct connection to your energy, so I can actually help you. I can send energetic assistance to you guys. All right. Yeah, so some of y'all is really tired. You tired from overgiving, and especially when people didn't give back to you. But taking yourself out of here is never the answer. It's never the answer. All right. It says don't give up. You matter more than you know. So Spirit is really wanting to reiterate to you not to give up. All right. Somebody could have lost a pet. Someone could be homeless. All right. So this is like someone taking a lot of losses. It says you are not broken. You are being reborn. And they loved you until their last breath. All right. So for some of you guys, you lost a pet and maybe that was all that you had. And you thought about leaving here. Don't do it. All right. Some of you guys, you have been homeless and you feel like no one has your back. Like you can't reach out to nobody to help you. Divine has a plan for you. Your spirit team has a plan for you. Call in angelic assistance. They're going to help you. All right. Maybe you feel broken, but you are not broken. Spirit is saying you are being reborn. Then we have the energy of jealousy. Y'all, this message really came out in the last video that I did that's still uploading. They see your light before you do. So y'all attract a lot of jealous people. I'm getting, you could actually have nothing. You could have nothing to your name and people are still jealous of you. And it's because they are jealous of your light. They're jealous of your light. Then we have twin flame connection and new path. Some of you guys, whoever this is going to resonate with, I keep saying some of you guys, but I guess it's, you know, it's going to resonate for some and it may not resonate for everybody. Divine is about to place you on a new path, and this is the path that you're going to be meeting your divine partner. You're going to be meeting your twin flame on this new path. Spirit is saying scary, yes. Necessary, also, yes. So is it going to be scary? Absolutely, but it's necessary. It's necessary, you guys. Tell me more. Then we have unexpected pregnancy and karmic child, Lord. All right, someone could be having issues with a child. This child may have behavior issues. Spirit is saying that, yes, this is a karmic child. All right, but even this karmic child serves a purpose. So Spirit is needing you to take some time to soul search. Ask for guidance on how to deal with this child. What do you need to do next? All right, but by all means, do not let this child run your life. Do not let this child drive you crazy. All right, I heard an outreach program or something like that. Like this could be like a teen, an out of control teen. Divine is going to send you information to some type of help. I don't know if it's therapy. I don't know what this is, but it's going to be the help that you need with this particular child. Okay, like maybe you prayed and you asked God to send you some help because you have a karmic child that's out of control. I'm gonna read this. It says, this isn't your fault, so maybe you have been blaming yourself, because I did see the guilt card. So you're blaming yourself for the things that your child is doing or how your child is choosing to behave, because they are using their free will to do this, all right? It says, don't carry the guilt. This soul came into this lifetime still battling lessons they refused to learn from before. So the reason why this child keeps coming in as a karmic is because they're not learning the soul lesson. They're still angry and bitter from things that happened to them in a previous lifetime and lessons that they failed to learn. They refuse, battling lessons they refused to learn before. Their rebellion isn't against you, it's against God's correction. So they didn't, it's like they're being forced to come back and keep doing it until they get it right. And this child, this teenager, they're angry, and you think that they're angry at you, but it's misplaced anger. They're really angry with God because they are being corrected. Their soul is being corrected, okay? And they don't like it. So it's not even you. So they target you, but it's not you personally. It's like your light irritates this particular karmic child. All right, this child has a lot of issues spiritually, but divine is sending you in some help. It says you've done your part. Now let divine order teach what you couldn't. Honor, and the scripture is honor thy father and mother. Thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. So Exodus 20 and 12. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is the 12-year-old, or if you guys are 20-year-old. All right, so someone could have actually had to, if this child is 20 years old, you could have evicted them from your place of residence. Like, you know, you have to put them out because, you know, this grown ass child was being disrespectful, possibly could have gotten violent and things like that. But you were guided to do that. I'm hearing it was for your safety. Wow, it says stay calm and let karma and the counsel work. All right. So if this was a disrespectful karmic child who was over 20 years old, they are going to get karma for this because they know better. They know better. Then we have being chosen last doesn't mean you're least. It means God saved the best for his perfect timing. So you are someone who feel like you get chosen for everything last in life, and that's something that bothers you. But I'm hearing God is saving his best for last. Then we have false twin flame. That was obsession, not destiny. So you could have had a run-in with a false twin flame, and you are someone who do have a divine partner. You just have not met them yet. And this new path that you're being placed on, you will meet them. Spirit is needing you to stop overgiving so much, for real. Seriously. Because it's like you gave to people who abandoned you when you needed them the most. And you could be in a situation where you really need these people. You need somebody. They're not there for you. That's the spiritual lesson. These are people who had filthy energy and they were creating spiritual blockages in your life. These people were disrupting your peace. All right? You had to let them go, or divine had to step in and remove these people out of your life. It says filthy energy blocks your flow, trapping your blessings in stagnation. So your blessings couldn't even flow because you were dealing with people who had unclean spirits. All right? And I'm hearing it was time that they were evicted out of your life. Yeah, you are here sent on some type of divine plan, on some type of divine mission. It says your role in this lifetime is ready to unfold. So you're someone who moved from place to place. Okay, so divine don't let you sit. You can't sit in one place too long because your frequency has to be in certain places. So you may stay in a city or a state for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, and then you have to move because I heard the grid, something about the divine grid or something. So your soul has to be placed in a place where it's a bunch of hellish evil people. Okay, so it's like you are always going to be the source of light that's placed amongst darkness. That's why you move a lot. Divine has to move you to keep the balance so that darkness won't overtake a certain area. Okay, you're someone who has, I heard charge over certain areas, over certain towns. So you could be like the only chosen one in the whole community, in a whole town. And that was, you were wondering like, dang, why would God put me over here? Like, you know, the people are just, it's hellish over here. Like, yeah, because there needs to be a source of light. There needs to be balance. Yeah. I'm hearing you kind of absorb a lot of negativity wherever you are. And you kind of like purify the energy and you disperse positive energy, right? So you absorb the darkness wherever you are and you turn it into clean. You're like a divine purifier. You're like a divine filter. Public embarrassment. So some of you guys could go through people trying to publicly embarrass you or humiliate you. These are the very same people who are going to experience embarrassment and humiliation publicly. All right, what they laughed at would be your testimony. So if you are going through a lot in life, you're losing a lot, maybe you can't show up the way that you normally do and people are like laughing and making fun of you. This is going to be a testimony for you. Yeah, look at this. Big money. So you could have experienced some type of setback and people who was just, they were really jealous of you anyway. You had a lot of jealous people rooting on your downfall, praying on your downfall. Maybe you could have been embarrassed because you experienced some type of setback where you lost a lot. But guess what? You're about to receive a major blessing. Your value is about to increase. Your status is about to increase. It says your value is overflowing. Wealth flows where worth is recognized. Divine is moving you 12-12 on my timer where you will be appreciated. I'm hearing appreciated because these people are jealous of you because they recognize something in you that they don't see in themselves, right? They don't see this in themselves. And it's kind of like they take it out on you. Then we have single parent in debt. So it's time to take control. No more blind swipes. And single parent, you're doing better than you think. So you could be a single parent who has been experiencing a lot of debt, just trying to stay ahead, okay? Take care of your children. There could have been like an unexpected death. And this is why you're a single parent, or maybe this person is dead to you because of how they treated you and your children. So they may not be really dead, but they are dead, if you know what I mean. They're dead. All right, this big money is coming in for you. God will supply provisions for you and your children. He will now take the lead as the head of your life and the head of your household where this person failed to show up. Yeah, we have gut ignored. Your intuition spoke. You just didn't want it to be true. So maybe your intuition told you that this person was not good for you. Okay, this is someone who intentionally starved you emotionally. All right, they intentionally held back, or they are intentionally holding back from you. But this was a test of your discernment. This is someone who is painting you out to be the bad guy. You are the villain in their story, even though they were the villain. They are the real villain. All right. But of course, they got to make you feel like, no, they got to make themselves look good to other people. So they're going to paint you out to be the villain. You can always tell who was the problem in the relationship. The one who was the problem is always the one that badmouths the other person. The one who is just quiet and just moving on and healing peacefully, that was the one who gave it their all, and they were not the problem. The one that was a problem will always be the one who bashes and talks shit and do the smear campaign and shit like that. That's always the one who was the problem in the relationship. Trust me. This is definitely someone who abandoned you. They definitely abandoned you and left at the altar. All right, this is someone who may owe child support or something like that. Yeah, you maybe have to put this person on child support, but maybe they're not paying it or something, but it doesn't matter, because I heard that divine is going to be the head of your household. Divine is going to be supplying provisions. I'm hearing this person, oh my God, they're a parasite. They are a spiritual parasite. Not every burden was yours. Some were parasites feeding off your spirit. This person was feeding off your spirit. Yeah, they were feeding off your spirit. So, whew, that's crazy. This is someone who could have left you with kids for some of y'all. Do I want to use this deck? I don't know if I want to use this deck or not. Maybe. Person is literally a spiritual parasite. Eating and feeding off of your energy. All right. But that's why they had to be removed. Yeah. This person was benefiting off of your covering. You guys are coming back online, though, spiritually, to your spiritual gifts. So when you left this person or they left you, you left with your covering. They don't have a spiritual covering because they are parasitic energetically. So you guys can now come back online to divine. You are now getting back into alignment. For everybody, kids were not involved. This is not everybody's story. This could just be someone who smear campaigned you. They gathered people to try to be against you because you no longer wanted them. All right. Whoever this is resonating with, maybe you always will come back to this person. Like you would always leave and come back, but not this time. You're not coming back this time. You have truly found yourself again. You've went through some type of energetic reset. I heard you have returned back to God. Yeah, no contact. Block SF. You don't block this person. You're not allowing them to have any type of contact with you. This is someone who only dealt with you when it was convenient. Now you guys are choosing yourself. You are choosing yourself, and this person cannot stand it. And they are talking shit about you to anybody who will listen to them. And it's lies. And they're only doing this because they were the problem. You, on the other hand, you don't care. You are at peace. And peace, collective, is priceless. Peace is priceless. Like I said, you can always tell who was the problem. Yep, this person was a wolf in sheep's clothing. They were a wolf in sheep's clothing, y'all. But you have released them. And because you have released this person, it's like you can finally focus on yourself. You're getting like a clean slate. Yeah, this person, you know, maybe it was lust. Maybe you thought it was love, or, you know, this person could have been easily tempted. Manifesting your heart's desires, all right? Some of y'all, you may be tempted to take this person back, but Spirit is saying that they would not recommend that because you are manifesting your heart's desire. There's an energy of temptation here. What is the temptation? It says, desires, prices paid in blood. The Emperor. Yeah, some of y'all, you may be tempted. Some thought this person is tempting, but Spirit is saying that it's not worth it. Yep, can't make it up. Don't waste time. Do not waste your effing time with this person. Whoever this is resonating with, they're not worthy of all the things that you have manifested. It says manifesting your heart's desires, a new dawn. Okay, you about to get a brand new slate, a brand new life. You're a chosen one. And it's just certain people with certain frequencies and certain energies that you just cannot be connected to. Yeah. You have an Emperor that's coming in, though, like a real divine masculine energy. Yeah, this person is being guided to you. You will go in divine union with this person. All right? You're going to go into some type of sacred union with this person, and you're going to be happy. So I hope this message finds who need it. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.